Hey, welcome. I am DSP, Samuel's assistant. He hired me to share with you the latest ChatGPT update and development by OpenAI, so you'll be up to speed with happenings in our world. I mean AI world. Okay guys, so without further ado, let's get started with today's video. Welcome back. Now I'll be sharing with you minor updates and major updates. Minor updates are just like new features and functionality on the ChatGPT platform. If you are an old-time user of ChatGPT, then all of these minor updates will make more sense to you. But if you are a new user, it might not really make that much sense to you because the features and functionalities are currently there. Now, the first one I would like to share with you is the ability to share your chat link. So before, this was not possible. Now, if you click on any of your chats on the left navigation panel, you'll see this icon at the middle pointing up, this arrow pointing up. So just click on it and you'll be able to share the link to chat. Now, this is very important if you are a teacher, a coach, if you teach people and maybe you want them to have access to your conversation, to your chat, or you work with a team. So this is actually very good to foster collaboration while working with other people. So I think they are thinking of collaboration and all of that. So this is very, very cool. All you need to do is just click on this copy link. Now you can decide to share your name. Can you see? So it will show Adeleke Samuel. Then you can copy link. So this was when I was trying to figure out how to web script using Python and using this module. Is it module now? Yeah, module beautiful soup. So yeah, I was just trying to learn. So you can learn anything with ChatGPT, of course, even though I'm not a programmer. Okay, so back to what I was talking about. So you can now click on copy link. So you can share this with anybody. So if I come here and open a new tab and say, let's go to the link, let's see. Can you see? So this is the title of the chat, web scraping with beautiful soup. The author, the day it was exported, which is June 6th. So this was my first prompt. Can you see? So basically that's just everything you need to do. You find this very, very helpful. Or if you are creating an educative content or even paid course or something, this should be very, very helpful. Okay, so let's move to the next one. Now the next one I would like to share with you is this. Now these are just minor updates, right? So you can now hide your sidebar. Now what is the advantage of this? So for example, if you are a coach, a consultant, or even if you are just an individual working with other people, or you use ChatGPT in your company, so you are trying to make some presentation, but then you need privacy of some of your prompts. You understand? So because if you record a video, you can actually edit it and blow out some details that I don't want to have in the public, right? So that is possible. But then if you are doing like a live webinar, live presentation, this will not be possible. So with this, just this simple feature is actually a whole lot of things. So you can now hide your sidebar. Good for user experience as well. You can see. So I will just focus on what I want to do on the window where I'm having my conversation with the chat bot. Okay, so the next one I'd like to share with you here is this. Now, when you come down to the bottom left corner of your screen where you have your profile name, so click on these 3 horizontal dots, then go to settings. Now, here, I don't know if you know, but you can change your theme to dark, light, and all of that. But then what I want to show you here is data controls. So they actually just introduced this as well. So you can decide to export all of your conversation that you have had. So if you don't want to miss or lose any of your conversation, then you can decide to export. Or you are not comfortable with your data being available with ChatGPT or OpenAI, you can decide to export and maybe delete your account or something. So you can as well manage your links here. So you can see I can decide to delete a shared link. Can you see? Now, one more thing I would like to talk about regarding this shared link is this. So everything or any new conversation you have after you have shared your link will not be available to those you shared it with. So it is the previous conversation before sharing that they will be able to see. I hope that's very clear. And talking about sharing chat link and all of that, I'm thinking of hosting a webinar. The way I actually use all of these AI tools to drive conversion and to drive our hard costs and marketing costs down. I'm still contemplating. If you guys are interested, you can just drop a comment, let me know. And here is the thing, if you're not on my Telegram channel, I would advise you do go to adelekesami.com/telegram. If at all I'll be hosting the webinar, that will be where I would make the announcement at first. So if you are not on my channel, go check it out. Okay, so the first update I'll be sharing with you is this. So everybody knows one of the limitations of ChatGPT is that the data it was trained with actually stopped third quarter of 2021. So there are some things you want to access, maybe some latest news and all of that. You'll not be able to access them because it has a knowledge base cutoff. But then ChatGPT introduced plugins. So let me share with you what plugins can do. So plugins is just like a way to extend the functionality of ChatGPT. So if you are a WordPress user, you know there are plugins on WordPress. So plugins is just like to extend the functionality of WordPress platform. It's just like apps. Okay, for example, let me just give an example we can all understand. So if you use Android, so Android is just like an OS, right? So there are some things you want to do that just the OS, like the Android OS, will not be able to do for you. So this is why they have Play Store. So on Play Store, there are many apps. Now, these apps can help you do some things. So an app like Google Map, right? Google Map can help you navigate direction and all of that. So that is the idea behind OpenAI plugins. So plugins are just like plugins to extend functionality. I think I explained that already. So there are different company, different platform coming to ChatGPT to integrate their plugin. And the most important one here is this. ChatGPT actually let me show you something here. So there are two plugins that ChatGPT created themselves. So there are official and unofficial plugins. So the official plugins are the one created by ChatGPT itself and their official partners. Then there are other unofficial plugins. But then the two plugins that was created by OpenAI themselves is one, the web browser plugin and the code interpreter plugin. So if one of your excuse is ChatGPT cannot access the internet, it does not have access to the latest data, that is an old gist. So right now you can see there is a web browser plugin that will give you access to the internet. So how can you use this? For example, let me just give you an example. So look at, so they also gave an example here, right? Can you tell me what person movie won the Oscar for these categories? Best actor, best soundtrack, and then come up with a poem linking them together. So let me just give you an example that most of you can relate with, even though I'm not a football fan, right? But then I see some news and updates. Now I read recently that Lionel Messi is leaving PSG or has even left PSG. So as a Messi fan, you can decide to just come to ChatGPT and write prompt like write a farewell message or poem as a Messi fan and all of that. You understand? I'm just trying to give you an example, but then there are different use cases, and this is one of the reasons I want to host a webinar where I can share with you some of these mind-blowing use cases. So if you want me to do this webinar, let me know. Okay guys, so the next minor update that is worth sharing is this. So before now, if you have, or if ChatGPT is trying to process a lengthy output for you, it gets to a point where it shows this warning, like it hits its limit, because there is a limit for the number of characters that it can input and the number of character that it can also output. You understand? So once it hits that limit, it shows this red warning text that this it cannot continue, this. So the hack was to just like use this keyword continue. You can stop it from generating the response and tell it to continue later, so that way there will be no issue. But now there is an inbuilt button that help you do that. Right? This copy line by line. I just want to show you this. Okay, perfect. Now can you see? So there is regenerate response and there is continue generating. Now this is not used to be there before, but now it is here. So when you click on continue generating, so it will continue from where it stopped instead of it returning the error. Okay, I just wanted to show you that. Now the next minor update I would like to share with you is this. When you have a lengthy output like this, instead of you manually highlighting everything, Control C to copy and all of that, all you need to do is just click this icon, this clipboard icon. Click it, I can paste wherever you want to paste. So these are just minor updates some people might not know, so I thought I should share with you. Okay, so let's continue. The last update I'll be sharing with you all is the ChatGPT app. When they roll this out, I made a post on it on my Facebook. If you're not following me on Facebook as well, that is where I write almost every time. That is my personal social media account that I'm very, very active on. So just go to, you can search Adeleke Samuel Titilope, or just go to the link you're currently seeing on your screen. But then the reason I'm sharing this again is because the first time the app was introduced, it was not available to certain people in some countries, and I would like to say this app is only available on iOS at the moment. On Apple App Store is not any app you are seeing on Play Store, Google Play Store right now is not or was not created by OpenAI. Do you get it now? So you want to take note of that. So this is actually only available on iOS at the moment. They will roll out some updates, I guess. And I would like to say, as Nigerians, I would just like to say, Nigerians, you have access to this feature, right? Indians, Nigerians, US, UK. I will see. Let me share the list of some countries with you. So this is just it. Can you see ChatGPT on the go? Today we are launching the ChatGPT app for iOS. So these are the countries, or these are the countries: Albania, Croatia, France, Germany, Ireland, Jamaica, New Zealand, Nigeria, South Korea, the UK, and the US. Okay guys, so I just thought I would share with you some of these updates. So this will actually help many of you. Okay, and here is the thing: if you are new to AI, ChatGPT, and all of that, come to this playlist at adelekesamuel.com/GPT. This is where I share different use cases, real life applications of different AI tools and ChatGPT in particular. So if you want to learn how to use these tools to your advantage, to be more productive, to enhance your creativity, to save costs, and even to make money, then come to adeligesamuel.com/GPT, and I'll keep updating the list. Okay guys, so that will be all for now, and I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.